Why play Olaf Jungle? Well, he has a great clear, he is an amazing duelist, he easily runs down opponents, and his ult makes him immune to lockdown. However, he can get kited, especially without his ult, and he doesn't bring any hard lockdown himself. Olaf's passive is he gains a large amount of bonus attack speed and lifesteal based on his missing health. Olaf's Q is a straight line skill shot, which deals damage to all enemies it passes through, slows them, and also reduces their armor. The axe then stays on the floor, and Olaf can walk over it to pick it up. This reduces the cooldown to 2.5 seconds. However, if 2.5 seconds has already elapsed, it immediately resets the cooldown. Olaf's W works as an auto-attack reset, and when used, he gains a large amount of bonus attack speed. In addition, he also grants himself a shield based on his missing health. Olaf's E is a point-and-click ability, which deals true damage to the target hit. This ability costs a small amount of health to use, however, if it kills the target, he heals himself this amount. Basic attacks reduce the cooldown of this ability by a second, or 2 seconds if it's against a monster. Olaf's ultimate has a passive, which grants him bonus armor and magic resist. The active makes him enraged for 3 seconds, where he cleanses himself of all crowd control effects and becomes immune to them. In addition, he gains a good amount of attack damage, increases in size, and for the first seconds he gains bonus move speed while moving towards enemy champions. This ability only lasts for 3 seconds, however, whenever he attacks an enemy champion or uses E on them, the cooldown goes back up to 2.5 seconds. For combos, start Q into ult, then attack into W and E. From here, simply spam away with attacks, Qs, and Es. For matchups, he is great into champions that rely on CC, easily ignoring it and smashing through them. However, he can struggle against enemies that can kite him and dodge his Q. For runes, take this. Conqueror for damage and lifesteal just has insane synergy with his kit. For build order, start Blue Monster and Pot into a Stride Breaker and Tier 2 boots. From here, a Sundered Sky and Starax are great pickups before finishing a build with any of these as needed. For skill order, start Q then E then W before maxing Q then E then W, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Smite and Ghost. Flash, of course, is always a good option, but Ghost just allows you to run through teamfights and chase down your opponents. Starting the game, you almost always want to do a full jungle clear. Because of Olaf's unique mechanic where the lower health he gets, the more attack speed and lifesteal he gets, you'll find after doing red or blue buff, having your lower health means that you'll be able to attack insanely quickly, and the lifesteal you get means it balances out at a certain point. Due to this, your clear is very fast, and it does mean you normally get to scuttle grab before your opponent. So either rush it down and smite it gone, or if your opponent comes to challenge it, landing that Q and going for the fight is amazing. From here, look to gank. Consider the 3 main points of where is the lane pushed to, what CC does your team bring, and what escapes did the enemy have. You don't bring hard CC, and it's very important to land your Q, so it's often a good idea to target the lanes that bring the CC for you. Entering the mid game, you want to play a pick and objective playstyle. Contest every objective. Olaf loves skirmishes and wants to take these 2v2 and 3v3 fights. Entering late game team fights, what you want to do is dive the backline. However, you also don't want to die. So the way around this is to play a front to back style. So attack anything in front of you, and when it's safe enough, land the Q and chase down their backline. And that's how to play Olaf Jungle. If this video helped, leave a like and comment below who you want to see next.